Hi, this is Barry John Raybould, and I'm painting in Montenegro, and I'm going to show you how I took a scene that, at start with, didn't look all that inspiring, and then make something interesting out of it. The first thing I did was a notan study that you can see at the bottom left here, and I talk about that a lot in the notan building block in the apprentice program. So the first thing I'm doing is to establish the notan design onto the canvas. And you can see me using a combination of scraping off, getting the darks in first, and deciding the placements. Now at this point, this is where it gets interesting. What I'm doing is I'm looking for colors in the scene, and I'm trying to put them down as patches of paint on the canvas. But what I'm really doing is trying to think out an abstract design for how to make these patches interesting. Now the main thing I have to think about really is the atmospheric perspective, and there's a bunch of lessons on that in the apprentice program on how to control the hue value and saturation as you move into the distance. But basically that's my only constraint. Apart from that, I'm trying to base the patches of paint on what I'm actually seeing out there, and then come up with something that feels as if it's got a balance and a color harmony. So here I'm adding some very light shapes, and you can see here the progression as I'm adding shapes and doing this exploration. In fact, I change things as I go because I just react to the previous colors that I've got down on the canvas and ask myself, do these harmonize? Is it creating an interesting pattern of shapes and colors? And now I do some selective blending and add some smaller shapes, and the picture starts to come together as an abstract design of different patches of paints of different colors. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like some more tips on how I go about thinking about a painting and composing it when plein air painting, subscribe to my channel below.